So I'll begin. I'm Lucie Dewanier. I'm the Rock Prince of Persia game director at Evil Empire.
And my name is Dylan Erlings. I'm the art director on the Rogue Prince of Persia.
The moment I saw that Evil Empire was attached to this game, we're big Dead Cells fans at Shacknews. We love that game. We have been covering it for years, and the moment that I saw Evil Empire show up on the details for this, I was like, "Wow, yes!" So I gotta know, how did the relationship between Evil Empire, Ubisoft, and Prince of Persia come to be?
It's a funny story. It was at the post-conference party of the Game Developer Conference. Someone from Evil Empire talked to someone from Ubisoft, and they began to talk about what would be cool to do in the future. And we told Ubisoft that we wanted to make a game with the Prince of Persia franchise because we wanted to use what we learned on making the post-launch of Dead Cells, what we learned about the game feel and fast-paced game, and put them in another game to put them in Prince of Persia because we like very much this franchise.
When you approached this project and started beginning to put the foundations, where did the team begin with the angle that they wanted to take Prince of Persia? There's a lot of things that people kind of expect out of Prince of Persia, such as the parkour, the platforming, a little bit of action combat. Where did Evil Empire start when it came to adapting that into your style of development?
We took what for us is the best thing of Dead Cell and what we were proud to be working on Dead Cell, and we mixed it with what for us is the DNA of Prince of Persia. So we mixed the game feel with the movement, the parkour, and we wanted to make a game entirely focused on movement. The character move a lot, enemy move, you can move the enemy, you need to always be on edge, to always asking yourself where and how do I go somewhere? And it was the main focus of the development from the first day.
Yeah, this has been an interesting year for Prince of Persia as a whole, because we've already had earlier this year Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which was in of itself pretty incredible. And I'm curious, did that game have any influence on the team's approach to the Rogue?
We were in communication with the Lost Crown team since their alpha, so we knew that something was cooking up. But aside from being careful to do not take the same inspiration, the same solution at design for issue and things like that, we did not really take account of what they were doing because we wanted to make something new, to something. We had a lot of freedom. It was a blast working with Ubisoft. And since they were a Metroidvania and we were roguelike, we were not too afraid to do the same thing, and we were in constant communication. So there was the thing we wanted to do is to avoid making the same thing over and over. So we avoided that, and we were pretty happy.
When you look at this game, it's most certainly Prince of Persia. The artistic aesthetic of it, I can feel that Dead Cells DNA in there, that sort of cartoonish dynamic, that sort of moving seamlessly between cutscene and gameplay. By the way, very cool in that very first intro, that where he's running and you just go right into the gameplay with him. So awesome. How fun is it to take what you did with Dead Cells art and animation and apply it to the aesthetics of the Prince of Persia universe?
So first of all, thank you. I also really like the transition in the trailer. I think it's on point. From the first day, we knew that we wanted to have a very colorful game. That was important. Dead Cells is very colorful, and we wanted the same stylized feeling, for many reasons. So the first reason is that we have a very fast-paced action platformer gameplay, so you want everything to be readable all the time. You don't want to be lost, not knowing where the characters are and with too many effects going on. That's why the art style can be seen as simple, but I think it's in a good way. It's stylized. And we had two main inspirations for that. We had the French graphic novels. We tried to emulate this feeling of hand-drawn cartoon with the line and everything, also with the flat colors. The second inspiration was the Persian miniatures. So they are it's the art style from ancient Persia. And they have very unusual colors, and we thought that was interesting to put into the game because it gives this unique look that if you see a thumbnail from the game, you know it's the Rogue Prince of Persia.
It was mentioned that this game is going to be releasing in early access when it starts out, and it's been said, but that you all feel confident in its foundational gameplay and mechanics. What do you hope to get out of early access and putting this in front of the players early?
I think we could do the game without an early access, but the early access will bring so much. I think it will be a better, totally different game after the early access, because at Evil Empire we believe strongly that the community should be involved in the development of the game. We had a very good time working with the Dead Cell community. Our founder worked on the Dead Cell early access. It shaped how the studio sees the game development. So we want to make an early access because we want the community to be involved in the development, to be with us, because for now it's the Evil Empire's game, but we want to be our game with players.
And just lastly, where can people learn more about the game if they wanna see what's up with it?
So we'll reveal the game at the AAA initiative the 10th of April. So in 2 days, you will see the trailer and things like that. But you will have more surprise with a lot of other indie game. So if you want to have a good evening, come to see the AAA initiative.
And early access comes out on the 14th of May. So you can also wishlist on Steam. That would be nice. That's the best thing to do.